Chris and Travis. I'm Travis.
And I'm Chris.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to catch us on Instagram at Real Talk with Chris and Travis.
Yes, sir.
So, today, the topic is real quick. Some weird things that people say that absolutely make no sense.
No sense.
No sense at all. I'm talking no pocket change.
No change at all?
No change at all.
Straight lint, huh?
Yeah, because ain't nothing in there. There's no stock in what they be saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick it off, kind of like football, right? No field goal.
Super Bowl.
Who you got for the Super Bowl anyway? Real quick.
Ain't the Saints.
Just moving on past that statement. That hurt it, man. Cause we ain't even go this, boy. Don't even. We gonna get off of that.
I mean, it is what it is.
We didn't go, man. Anyway. Welcome to the boot, man. Things that people say that, that make no sense, right? First thing I'm gonna say is, people say something like, well, God help those that help themselves. That's not in the Bible.
He help everybody, don't
he? Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Right. I mean, so if God help those that help themselves, then how you explain like people that's hooked on things they can't really.
Right. They can't.
They fighting to get off of.
Yeah.
What if they not trying to get off of it? They good being alcoholics or drug addicts. Like, they cool with it.
Right.
But yet and still, some of them people, God took that desire out of them, even when they didn't desire to take it out of themselves.
True.
So, if God helped those that help themselves, what about the ones that ain't trying to help themselves at all, but yet they free from the problem? I don't understand the logic. Like,
Tabernacle. But nah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I never understood that statement either. It didn't make sense to me either. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. He helps everybody, regardless of what you may be going through. Whatever your situation is, he'll help you.
Right.
Make a way out of no way.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, you're right.
And I'm not going to, be stuck on the topic of God for a while, but most of the sayings I've heard, they involve him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people will say, God does things in mysterious ways. And I'd be like, but he's not mysterious, though. He's not.
I guess they mean by the way how certain things happen sometimes.
Okay.
Maybe that's what they mean.
God does things in mysterious ways. His wonders are to perform. I'll be like, man, it's not mysterious. God desires a relationship with each one of us. So if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, you got to talk to them so they can talk to you.
Okay.
I believe God is always speaking. We just not always listening.
Yeah.
So it's not mysterious. The Bible says if you ask, you receive. So if you ask God for something, now it may not come when you ask for it, but he did hear you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So whenever you pray for it do happen, it's not like God was mysterious. No, I heard you when you said it. I just didn't move when you wanted me to move.
Right.
So it's not mysterious. The timing just didn't sync up because he don't move at your timing. He move at his own timing. So
his timing is always perfect.
God is mysterious. No, maybe you just need to talk to him a little bit more and learn how to listen.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm just based off my personal experience with him. Hey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, the next crazy saying I've heard was don't sweep somebody's feet. Or they might go to jail or 7 years bad luck. And it was some other stuff too. I can't remember everything, but it don't make sense. Like, what is a broom hitting my foot going?
Maybe it make it itch. I mean, if you barefoot and you sweep somebody's foot with a broom, I don't know. Like, what does sweeping somebody's foot with a broom do to cause them to go to jail? I mean, do they beat up the person that swept them with the broom because it gave them an allergic reaction? I don't.
They might.
I don't know.
They might.
A lot of the people I heard say that was like older people too, and I love seasoned people. I don't, so
it might just be like an old saying they say back in the day, or
I think for somebody to say that, something may have happened just coincidental. Like they swept somebody's foot by accident, and then something bad happened to that person. And the only way they could connect something bad happening to the person was to say, "I swept their feet," and then they just passed that junk down from generation to generation, and nobody ever corrected it. Like just let it marinate. Just
They said you gotta spit on the broom for it to.
right. Like what is in your saliva that'll stop somebody from going to jail? Like. The only person that I knew that had powerful spit was Jesus. That's I'm not trying to be funny. You know, I crack jokes to be fun, but that's not a joke. I'm serious. Just your spit ain't that powerful to spit on the broom and save me from going to jail. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll stop somebody from having 7 years bad luck.
Right. If I'm finna go to jail and you spit on the broom, then you finna go to jail for being an accomplice when they get your DNA off the broom. We not finna end up in no good place. I'm trying to understand.
We both gonna be.
Maybe I think too much. Is that the problem? Like,
yeah, you overthinking it.
Well, that must be a superpower then, cause I don't get it.
I don't either.
You know, I really don't. So help me in the comments then. If I'm missing something, I don't know.
Yeah, if we missing something, let us know.
You know, I've been leading them off. You got any?
Yeah, another one's I've heard people say, don't question God.
That's a good one.
Why not? If Jesus questioned God, then why I can't question him? If he's my father just as well, he was Jesus' father, why I can't question him?
And check this out. Jesus told us that God wanted us to ask him questions. He told us that in 2 ways. Right? I think, and y'all don't quote me on this, all the Bible scholar people, don't come after me in the comments. Of course, I mean, if you do, everything's digital. I just read them and keep it moving. But if I'm wrong, do correct me is what I'm saying. Just don't go overboard with it.
Yeah.
In the book of John, right? First example of God saying it's okay for us to question him because Jesus is God in human form.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the book of John, the disciples was walking with Jesus and they saw a man who was born crippled. And the disciples asked Jesus, was this man born crippled because of his own sin or because of his parents' sin?
Right.
And Jesus said neither. This man was born the way he was so that God could show his power through him.
Right.
So, if I'm not mistaken, that's the disciples who was human beings asking God in human form a direct question. And God answered their question.
Right.
So, that's example number 1. Example number 2. And I think this is in the book of Mark, right? It said, ask and you will receive. So, if Jesus is telling us to ask,
to receive,
and he's God in human form, that's saying ask God a question and you gonna get.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I never understood it because people be like, don't question God, but they be like, you need to ask God what your purpose is. I'm confused. Like, pick a side. Which one is it? Like.
Oh, man. Man.
It's like, I don't know what to do. It's like, you going back and forth. Like, you contradicting yourself. So, I mean, I don't know.
See, that's why the Bible says study to show yourself approved.
Right.
That means read the Bible for yourself. Don't wait for everybody to try to connect the dots. Read the Bible and ask God, hey, look, I don't understand this. Can you explain?
Right.
And in his own time and in his own way, he will do it. But if you ask people...
you're going to get like 1,000,000 answers.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you need to get your clarity from the source.
Yeah.
Don't get it from somewhere diluted, man. Go straight to the...
Source himself.
Yeah. You know.
You got some more?
I got a couple more.
What you got? Hit it with the facts.
I've heard people say cleanliness is next to godliness.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, as a kid it used to make sense to me. If you physically dirty, then maybe you far away from God because for some reason being dirty physically keeps you away from God. But then I had to realize as I got like to my teenage stage, right? You know, and I was raised in church and read the Bible and stuff like from a young age. Mm-hmm. And I actually asked God to give me understanding because I like to understand stuff that I'm going to be involved with. And it made sense to me, like when people say cleanliness is next to godliness, that didn't make sense because if you're a physical human being, God is spirit. When you dirty, you have an odor, but if God is spirit, he can't smell it. Right?
I don't know.
So I'm saying that's my logic. I could be wrong. I'm prepared for the smoke if y'all come. So just I could be wrong, but I'm saying God can't smell me, not using deodorant. So cleanliness can't be, because what if I'm not able to be in a place where I can be cleaned? Does that mean that God can't save me and can't use me because I can't take a bath?
Maybe they mean like cleanliness is like as far as like being pure, I guess. But I mean, nobody's gonna be perfect.
Right, because if we was all perfect, there'd be no need for Jesus.
Right.
So
I don't know.
That
statement don't make sense. But I mean,
the topic fits with the the content. I'm just saying. I heard people say cleanliness is next to godliness, and they use that to make their kids take a bath. I'm like, nah, that's what a belt was for. But
But I mean, I would love to hear somebody's logic about that saying.
Yeah, explain it, because I'm trying to understand.
Right.
I don't want to be out here misinformed. So, let's see. Do we have any other?
I got one.
Okay.
When they say don't walk under a ladder because of something, I forgot what the.
Is it 7 years bad luck?
It might be that too. I think it's like a bunch of other ones too.
Because I heard that about don't walk under a ladder. Don't break a mirror.
That.
You know what I'm saying? If a black cat cross your path, it's like 7 years bad luck. You know what I'm saying? Some people even say like, oh, Friday 13th is a bad day. It's like, no, it's just a day. It's
just a day that society made popular as to scary movies and stuff like that.
Right.
Everybody gets after superstition about Friday the 13th, like werewolves and full moons.
Oh. And it's like people say weird stuff. Don't knock over that salt. Why? Am I gonna season the table too much? I mean, is it?
Wait, don't knock over the salt. I never heard that.
You ain't never heard that, man. Don't knock over that salt. Huh? Knock over the salt? Excuse me? You know what I'm saying? Like, the worst that could happen, you knock over the salt and they go in somebody's food, ruin their meal. Like, I don't understand. Now you gotta spin around and throw the salt over your shoulder to save yourself. No, I'm not doing all that. No.
Spin around, throw it over your shoulder.
Yeah, to break whatever you cause. It's like, again, going back to spitting on the broom. It makes no sense. I heard people say stuff like, if your right hand itch, that means you getting money. I'm like, nah, that just means you need some lotion. What
Itching, man.
He over here scratching his hands.
Itching, man.
Oh, man. Nah, but it's just, the things people say, man.
Bring on the green dead president.
It's just the things people say, man. I just don't, some stuff I don't understand. And maybe
it ain't meant to be understood. Maybe it's just
people just happy to be able to say something.
Just say something for entertainment.
I don't know. But it is what it is, man. The stuff is out. Some things need to be corrected for the younger generation, Just, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Some things, to me, if you're going to say it, explain it. Mm-hmm. Especially if children around you, if you're going to say it, just explain it. Especially stuff in the Bible. Like, don't use the Bible to twist it to your own thing, and just don't do it,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I say, if y'all got any sayings and stuff y'all heard that we may have not covered, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let us know. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got anything, that we've said that we might not have corrected or we might not explain it right, let us know.
Yep. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to catch us on Instagram at Real Talk with Chris and Travis. Also, y'all can send us any information or anything y'all want us to talk about. We have an email address. It is realtalkwithchrisandtravis@yahoo.com. And we'll be back next week.
Stay tuned.
Peace. We'll be back next week with another video.
Peace.
We out.